Yes. Okay. Hey guys, it's Cleshawn. I am back and better than ever. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a super duper food haul. So this is a big haul because we have been putting off grocery shopping for a long time because we just been sick, and I am sick now. I am literally on fire. I'm so hot. So I wanted to take a little bit of a break from my fashion videos because this channel is actually a lifestyle channel. My main interests, of course, are fashion and home decor. Though you haven't really got any home decor on this channel as of yet, but you will. So since this is a lifestyle channel, I will definitely be creating content outside of fashion. And I know I've been doing a lot of fashion videos lately, but trust and believe you will be getting different kinds of videos. So I hope you like that. And if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. I hope that sounds exciting to you. Please subscribe if you want to help your girl out. So now that I'm in this whole YouTube frame of mind, I thought, you know what, I'm going grocery shopping. Let me show them what I'm gonna buy. We literally have 3 Trader Joe's near us. We are so lucky, but we love this store. I am going to finally jump into this video. I am sitting at my dining room table now, and if you don't know, I live in a very, very tiny space. So if you happen to live in a tiny space and you're not sure how to decorate it, definitely stick around because you will get some tips on this channel. Okay, so I'm about to start talking about the food, and I'm gonna go through the perishables first so that I can throw those back in the fridge and freezer so they don't go bad and I don't waste my money. So today's grocery bill was $200. Which is a lot. We usually do not spend anywhere near that. I don't think I've ever spent that much money in a Trader Joe's before, but today we kind of had to restock our cabinets a bit in our fridge, so that's why it was a little bit pricey. Usually when we shop at Trader Joe's, it's between 100 and 120. So today was a little bit of a crazy day. So I'm gonna go through this as quickly as I can because there is a lot to get through. So this is gonna be sort of a family-friendly haul because I have a 4-year-old. So I got these Squishers organic low-fat yogurt strawberry. He loves these things. Before we wouldn't really give him these, we would just give him yogurt and maybe put a little organic jelly or honey on there, but he discovered these somehow and now he loves them, so I just try to get ones that are organic and also low in sugar. I got these 2 bags of greens. This is my favorite. I think they have this year round. It's Power to the Greens. It basically has kale and spinach and chard. So I love this because you can have it cooked or you can have it raw. And this one is a mix of like cabbage and kale. I like to actually mix these 2 together when I'm having a raw salad, and it's really delicious. And sometimes we'll just make like a coleslaw out of this. So these things we like to always have in our fridge. Boring, but organic milk. We mostly buy organic food. It's probably like 80-20. Everything in my life follows the 80-20 rules. So I have these 2 cheeses. These are our staple cheeses. These are the ones we always have in our fridge. Sometimes obviously we buy different cheeses, but these are the ones we'll always have. This is the best cheese you'll ever have. This is your everyday cheese. You put it on sandwich, you eat it raw. It's just great. And it's called 1000 Day Gouda. So it's Gouda cheese that's been aged. And what I like is it has like, it crystallizes a bit. So sometimes when you eat the cheese, you kind of get like a nice little crunch. And it's like so freaking delicious. So this is a good price. This whole block costs $6.47. So this is just a blue Stilton. This one is from England. This was $5.76. These are typically the priciest things we buy in Trader Joe's. If I were to buy the same cheese at Whole Foods, at Ralph's, at Gelson's, it would be literally double the price. So we got some mozzarella balls. We don't usually buy mozzarella balls, but I want to make mozzarella stuffed meatballs this week. And then also we're going to do a homemade pizza, so I got these mozzarella balls. And then I grabbed 2 of these Greek yogurts. Don't ever really have plain yogurt. This one is full fat and their store brand is good. I think this was $1.99. So my son loves cheese, so we'll just get him a block of Monterey Jack. Sometimes cheddar, but the easiest cheese for him is a Monterey Jack cheese. And this was only $2.27. And then again, since we're gonna have a homemade pizza this week, I bought some pizza dough. This was about $1.19. protein just for like ready-made. So as a mom, I definitely like to take shortcuts when I can. I actually tend to make everything from scratch. Me and my husband, like that was one of the first things that attracted us to each other, that we love to eat and we love to cook. But now that I'm a mom, I need to cut corners, so when I can, I'll buy this. And since it doesn't have any like bad ingredients in it, so you know, I'm fine using this. This was a new buy. This is a grass-fed buffalo milk butter. So we love butter. My husband in particular loves butter. He's Swedish and they eat dairy like no one else in this world. So when I saw this, I knew he would like this, and it was only $2.99. And apparently it has 50% less cholesterol than regular butter. So I am like super excited to try this, and I think it's such cute packaging too. This is some hummus. We just always grab hummus. We like hummus with knäckebröd. So we love to have hummus with these Vasa crackers. This is a multigrain whole grain crisp bread, and they call it knäckebröd, I believe. That's what they call it in Swedish. Anywho, it's just one of those like little shortbread crackers, and so we love hummus with that. Got this edamame. I've had it before and it's delicious. This was, I think, $2.69 or $2.99. So we got some fresh parsley, and I always grab turkey meat, so I have 2 of these, and these are about $4.50 each. Now I'm so used to ground turkey, I cannot stand the taste of ground beef. Another mom hack, I like to buy this broccoli slaw. This is like $1.69. It's like really cheap. And it's basically just shredded stems of broccoli and shredded carrots. And I like dice this up finely and put it in everything. Anything I cook, this will go in there. So this is one way I get my son to eat vegetables, because he will only eat select vegetables. So I always put this in like with spaghetti and meatballs and like chicken, and I like to roast it. It just tastes delicious, and it's so freaking cheap. In this family, we love spicy food, so we always have jalapenos, and also we will like thinly slice jalapenos and then put them in some vinegar and put those in the fridge, and then we put them on everything. If you're not eating this, your life is just no good. You do not need to be vegan to eat this. This is soy riso, which is soy chorizo. This tastes better than real chorizo to me, and I've had excellent chorizo. I remember I used to buy this all the time in New York. They stopped selling it. I moved to LA. They didn't have it. One day I went to the store, I saw it, and I literally screamed in the store, and I am not over exaggerating. This is delicious. It's $1.99. If you do anything with your life, you need to go ahead and get this, okay? All right. I don't need it to be organic, but I do need my butter to be European. They make their butter different than we make our butter, and it's just delicious. This actually has flavor compared to the butter that you cook with. So we have literally just switched over to using European style butter. This one is the Irish butter. I've definitely had French butter before, and you know, it doesn't matter what part of Europe, just go ahead and grab using European butter. It's a little bit more pricey, but it tastes better. Especially if you're spreading butter on something, use this butter. You can cook with your little butter sticks, but when you're actually gonna put this on a bread or something, buy this butter. This is delicious. This varies in price depending on where you buy it, but you can buy it in pretty much every grocery store. I think at Trader Joe's this is $3.69. So we got some pepperoni. So we're gonna make a homemade pepperoni pizza this week. I showed you the mozzarella already and the pizza dough, so this was like $2, which is kind of crazy. This is pretty much all my son will eat. He likes carrots. Sometimes he'll eat peas. Sometimes he'll eat broccoli. He will not touch any kind of pepper. We have these. Him and my husband just love to snack on these, and these are like $2, and these are organic. This is a turkey half breast. My husband does not like processed ham. He hates the taste of it. So what he does is he'll buy a turkey breast. He'll put some herbs in it. He'll roll it, roast it, and then slice it up, and then that's our lunch meat for the week. So this is about $10. It's way better than the processed meat you'll get in the store. I think this is in one of the top 10 best-selling items of Trader Joe's all over the country. Their Mandarin orange chicken, it is delicious, and it tastes better than anything you'll get from a Chinese restaurant. So my son loves these. We have orange chicken on Fridays. So we used to go to our local Chinese food place, but we decided to not do that. We decided that this is healthier. We know what we're eating. We don't know what they're doing over there. So we buy this. This is like $4.69, something like that. It's delicious, and we split it in two. So technically, we get 2 servings out of this for 2 weeks. These are pot stickers. The pork gyoza, these are freaking delicious. These are like 3 something. I just always throw together a little dipping sauce, and we'll have this with the orange chicken with brown rice. So we always have a frozen pizza in the freezer just in case. There are some nights when we just don't feel like cooking. So this week I had decided that I was gonna make a homemade pizza, but we always have one of these in the freezer no matter what. I've been buying these for years. These are really delicious. They're just mini heirloom tomatoes. So what we'll do is we'll kind of do a sun-dried tomato hack where we just put these in the oven on the lowest temperature possible, coat it a little bit in olive oil, and we'll leave it in there for hours. And then once that's done, we'll put it in a cup and fill that cup with olive oil. So that is delicious, and then we'll just throw that in the salad. We'll put it on a sandwich. It's amazing. We always have red bell peppers. They're good for you, and they just taste good with everything. Like, this is my #1 favorite vegetable, and green beans are #2, and then everything else is right after, because I love vegetables, especially roasted. Oh my gosh. And then we also have a green one, because you know I just like the red and green together. I always get like 3 apples. I don't know why. I never get 4, I never get 2. It's always 3 apples, and they're never the same. So this one is a pink lady apple. This is my absolute favorite apple. It tastes amazing. I love this with salads. So I'll slice this up on a salad, some kind of blue cheese. I'll do like a champagne vinaigrette and some walnuts, and oh my gosh, like that is my life right there. My son loves any kind of apple, but I tend to buy Fuji apples for him, and I always try to find the ones that are very red, because I read somewhere that like the red apples are the most nutritious. I always just get like 1 avocado. I am not one of those people that need avocado on everything, but they are good for you. It's a good healthy fat. I always try to buy 1 and put it on something, but typically it's my husband who eats it. Onions are life. I usually buy a big bag, but I already had some in the fridge, so I just got 2. I put onions on everything. It makes everything taste better. I always get yellow onions, not sweet onions, not white onions, but yellow onions. And then you need some limon. So I always just grab 2 limes because it works in Thai food. We tend to make a lot of Asian food. I always have some limes for that, or if we're doing some kind of Mexican food as well. Whenever I can buy Meyer lemons, I'm going to buy them. If you've never had them, they're a cross between a lemon and a mandarin orange. Next up, I have these little cute bananas. These are organic. They're like 29 cents each. My son loves bananas. I do too. I love them in smoothies. We tend to just buy fruit, like organic fruit, and then we'll clean it, chop it up, and put it in the freezer. We have some mandarin oranges. These are just really tasty, and I just love the look of them on a table, so that's why I always buy a bag. Since I'm married to a Swede, we always have potatoes. So I always just buy like these golden potatoes. I will roast these guys. We will make mashed potatoes out of them, so it's nice just to have a nice big bag. So this is another one of my little mom shortcuts. I feel like if I'm gonna cheat and buy like marinara sauce, that it needs to taste good. Even though I prefer to buy organic when possible, this actually just tastes the best. So I just buy this, and it's really cheap and it's easy. I only use sunflower or grapeseed oil when I cook, and obviously I have olive oil, but that's more so for salad dressing and also when I roast vegetables. This is one of my Trader Joe's favorites, and these are the truly handmade flour tortillas, as my son will say. So now we have this guy's flaxseed milk. Obviously flaxseed is great for you. It has a lot of fiber, and it adds like nutty flavor to whatever you're cooking. So I like to just supplement food whenever I can, because you know I want to eat as healthy as I can. So this is maybe like $3 or something. It's organic, and this is great in baked goods. So anything that I'm baking, I will put this in there, and also in smoothies. Then these guys are my best friends. They're just raw sliced almonds. I like these in cereal, and I like this on top of my yogurt when I have that for breakfast. This is life for my son. Like, you give him popcorn, he's fine. So I buy this organic olive oil popcorn for him. I think this is $1.99. It is delicious. Another thing for him are these mini peanut butter crackers. So he loves his snacks. If he's not having a peanut butter cracker, he's not having a good day. So this is just red quinoa. I love quinoa. Like, I love a quinoa salad. I love quinoa as a side. It is delicious. Sometimes I use this in lieu of breadcrumbs when I'm making like a meatloaf. So it's healthy and it works. So with my tea, I love these, or just your typical tea biscuits. I tend to not buy a lot of junk food at grocery stores. If I want something sweet, I'll either make it myself, or if I'm out, sometimes I'll treat myself. But for the most part, I never buy junk food in the store. But if I go into Target, you better believe I will come out with some Milano cookies. Okay, so I only have a few more items to show you. If you've been with me this long, bless you. Again, my husband is Swedish, so coffee is life. We always try to buy 2 canisters of coffee from Trader Joe's because it's so cheap. Their canisters are all less than $10. And then we also buy whole beans when we're out at like fancy coffee shops. But we try to go with fair trade beans, and then we love typically Central American Sumatra, but Ethiopia beans always #1. Now we're gonna move on to the good stuff. I got some alcohol today. I went and grabbed a 6-pack. It is not a 6-pack of Stella Artois. We do not drink that brand. The good thing about Trader Joe's is that you can mix and match beers. You do not have to buy a 6-pack of one brand. You can literally just take 1 beer from here, 1 beer from there, and they'll charge you individually, but you still get that 6-pack price. All right, so the last 4 items are very special. Are you ready? They're wine. I'll start with my favorite cheap wine. So basically, my husband's doctor told him to start drinking more wine. Get you a doctor like that, okay? You know, we took her up on our advice, and so we bought more wine. Usually we buy 1 bottle a week, 1 or 2, and typically, since it's only 1 or 2, then I will buy better wine. But since she said that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna up it to 3 or 4, and then I'll add in some cheaper wines. Since I got 4 bottles, I decided not to get my absolute favorite wine, but I'll show you my next favorite one, and it's called Moon X. And this one, I believe, is a Pinot Noir. They have another Moon X. I think it has a black label, and that one is a blend. That one is also good. So if you see either one of the Moon X's, you can grab it. But this was a Pinot Noir, and this was only $6.99, I think. So this is a very good wine for the price. I love a Sangiovese. I probably butchered that, but whatever. I had this, a very expensive one, in a restaurant once, and ever since then I've been hooked. Then I have this Montepulciano D'Ambrosio. Okay, so I have this wine. Can you see it? It's a vintage 2014. This one was probably $4.99 as well, $5.99, somewhere around there. It's the last wine I got, and one I liked that it had a brown label, so that's one reason why I got it. I've never tried it before. I'm familiar with this Paso Robles. I don't know if that's Trader Joe's, but whatever the case is, I have heard this before, so that was one reason why I got it. And this one is a 2014 vintage, and it's a blend of Merlot, Capso, Cabernet Franc, and Malbec and Petit Verdot. So I'm very excited to try this one. So guys, that is it. This was a very, very big haul. I did not think it was gonna take this long. Oh my gosh. But I hope you liked it. And if you do like this, I'll do it again in the future. Probably not for a while because I am hot. I've been talking too much. I'm ready to eat this food. I'm gonna definitely have some wine. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you like this kind of video, just definitely let me know. I want to create videos outside of fashion and home decor. So you just let me know what type of videos you want to see, and I will definitely create them. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.